Hi, in this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a travel booking WordPress website using Travel Agency WordPress theme. This is the demo of Travel Agency WordPress theme. You can see here, these are social media icons, the logo, phone number, search bar. This is the navigation menu. This is the banner section with a search form, an about us section with TripAdvisor code. This is adventure activities section where you can list down different activities, and this is a slider. Our best seller packages where you can list down different packages, and this is also a slider. Why book with us section where you can list down different reason why a traveler should book with your company. Featured trip section where you can list down 6 packages. Stats counter section. Deals and discount section where you can list down 3 packages. A call to action and latest articles, and followed by footer section. This is the demo of home page. Now let's take a look at demo of inner pages. The first inner page that we'll take a look at is destination. So this is the destination page where you can see there are different countries or different destinations listed. When you click on any of these destinations, for example, let's click on Nepal, you'll be taken to individual destination page. So within Nepal, they offer different kind of trip activities. So under cultural tours, there are 6 packages. Under hiking, there are 3 packages. Jungle safari, there are 6 packages, and so on. So this is an example of destination page. Similarly, let's take a look at activities page. It lists down all the activities that a company has to offer. So here 8 activities are listed down. When you click on one of these activities, you'll be taken to inner page where you can see what are the packages under that activities. For example, under cultural tours, there are 6 packages. Similarly, there is trip types. So you can see different kind of trip types offered by a company. For example, budget travel, child-friendly, cultural, dog-friendly, or weekend trips, volunteer trips, nature walk, homestay. So these are different kind of trip activities, and when you click on one of these activities, you are taken to a detail page where different trips that belong to trip type is listed. And then let's take a look at a single trip page. We'll take a look at Everest Base Camp Trek. Let's go here. So this is the title of Everest Base Camp Trek and how long is the trip. You can see here 15 days. This is the slider. This is the form where you can make the booking. We'll come back to this here. Some information about the trip, different tabs. Here you can see overview tab, then itinerary where you can list down day by day itinerary. What does cost include and what it doesn't include. Then FAQ, which you can close and expand, and inquiry form. You can also see here is trip fact where you can list down different facts about the company, or different facts about the trip. For example, what is the group size, what is the maximum altitude, destination, arrival, meals, accommodation, and so on. TripAdvisor code, some menu if you want to add, and this is the booking form where you can select how many person you want to book this trip for. If you want to book this for 2, automatically the price get adjusted. So let's pick up a date here. And this is a checkout page where you fill your booking information and complete the booking process. So this is overall demo of travel agency WordPress theme. And we are going to create a website exactly like this using travel agency WordPress theme. You do not need to know any coding. You can build this website without writing even a single line of code. So let's get started. The first thing that we need to do is download and install travel agency WordPress theme. You can download travel agency WordPress theme from raratheme.com. So let's go to raratheme.com. Then go to themes. From here you can download travel agency WordPress theme. Once the theme has been downloaded, you need to install it. For the purpose of this tutorial, we are going to install the theme at tutorial.raratheme.com. I have already downloaded the theme and it's on my desktop. So let's go ahead and install it. So click on Add New. This will only take a few seconds to install the theme. Now the theme has been installed. Let's go ahead and activate it. You can see here that it recommends to install these 2 plugins, Travel Agency Companion and WP Travel Engine. Let's go ahead and begin the installation process. Now let's activate them. Now let's take a look at how the home page looks. Okay, so you can see the default WordPress theme that is provided by WordPress has changed and travel agency theme has been activated. However, this doesn't look like the demo here. So in the next step, we are going to set up the home page like the demo. The second step is to set up a static front page or home page. For that, let's go to Appearance, Customize, Home page settings, static front page. Create a page here. Let's give it a name. And let's create another page here. And save the changes. You can see here that the layout has changed and we have the website exactly like the demo. However, these are dummy content and you need to know how to change content of each of these sections. So in the next step, we are going to learn how to change content of each of this section. Now I'm going to show you how to change content of the header section. The header section includes social media icons, logo, search bar, phone number, and the navigation menu. So let's go ahead and change them. For that, let's go to Customizer. Logo and header settings. To add a logo, click on Select Logo. I have already the logo imported, so I'll select from here. In case if you haven't uploaded your logo, you can upload the image file from here and then click on Select Files. For now, I'll go and select the logo from the media library. Skip cropping. Okay, so you can see the logo had changed. Now let's change the site title. Also notice that when you make the changes, you can see the demo live. You can also add site icon. And save the changes. So logo had changed. Now let's go and change the social media icons. If you want to disable it, you just have to unselect this and save the changes and it will be gone. For now, let's select this. There are already a couple of social media icons. In case you want to change them, you can just open them and then add or make the modification. For example, for Facebook, I can add here Rara theme HQ. That's our Facebook page URL. If you want to edit Twitter, you can add Twitter. Or if you want to add any other social media link, for example, let's add Foursquare. And then you can add the link here. You can see the link has appeared. You can also change the order of the social icon by just dragging and dropping them. So this is how you can set up the social icon. Now let's save the changes. Now we are going to change the phone number. You can click here or here to directly take you to the option panel. For example, if I click here, it'll automatically open the option panel. So you can change this. Let's say for here, 1, 2, 3. You can also change this one. You can see here it has also changed. For now, I will delete this. Perfect. So the next step that we are going to do is see how to change the menu. For that, let's go back to dashboard. We can do through dashboard, or you can also click here to add a menu. Let's create a primary menu. And we can add different pages. You can create more pages and you can add over here. For now, I will just add 2 pages. I'll also put a link in the description below for how to set up a menu in WordPress. There are many tutorials which you can take a look at. So I'll save this change here. Then go to manage location and select the primary menu. Now let's go and take a look. Okay, so you can see the menu has also changed. We have a logo, phone number, and social media icon. This is how you can change header information in travel agency WordPress theme. Now we are going to take a look at how to change banner information, the title, the description, search bar, and the background image. For that, let's go to Customizer again. Then go to front page settings, banner section. You can add a new image here to change the banner image. For now, let's select a random image. See, this is how you can change. You can also change the title from here and the description. And if in case you want to enable or disable the search from, you can do it from here. So changing the banner is extremely easy. We are now going to take a look at how to change about information and how to add TripAdvisor image or code. For that, let's go back to Customizer again. Front page setting. So for title, you can go from click about a section, or you can also click from here. And then you can change the title. Similarly, you can change the description from here. You can change the button label and you can add a link. This section can be changed from here. If you have an image of your TripAdvisor Excellency Award or anything like that, you can add the image. Or if you have the code, you can go to text and you can add the code here. The changing the about section is also very easy. Now let's take a look at how to change activity section. You can click here to go to the activity section, or you can come back to the panel and then go to adventure section. And if you want to disable, you can click or uncheck this. If you want to change the title, you can change it from here, the description from here, and the background image from here. We already have a few travel adventure activities. If you want to change them, you can click, then add a title, description. You can also add link and then a thumbnail image. If you want to remove the thumbnail image, you can click over here. If you want to add more adventure activities, click on add adventure, then provide a title, description. So let's go ahead and do that now. And let's copy description. Then you can add a link. Add an image. You can see the activities has been added over here. You can also change the order of the activities. For example, if you want to display hiking on top, then cycling, skiing. You can see the order has also changed: hiking, cycling, skiing, whitewater rafting. So this is how you can change adventure activities. Now I'm going to show you how to create or change content of our bestseller packages. For this, you can go to Home-based settings, bestseller packages, or you can click here. You can change the title from here, the description from here. These are dummy content. You can disable by unchecking this. You can see the dummy content has gone. For now, let's enable this. Now I'm going to show you how to create trip packages like this, and then we will replace the dummy content with the original content. For that, let's go to dashboard, then trip, add new trip. We're going to create a trip like this. So let's go ahead and take a look at how this trip looks. This is the title, number of days, slider, some text information, 4 tabs with different kind of information, an inquiry form, trip price with a booking form, trip facts, TripAdvisor code, and to menu. For the trip that we are going to create, let's copy some information from here. This is the title. Let's add some description. And for the slider, let's go ahead and build the slider. So we need to enable the gallery first. It is enabled. Now let's add some images. Click on the images that you want to add. For example, you can add this here. You can click more. You can also change the position of the images. Let's go and save this. Okay, so we have the title, we have the slider, and we have some information. Now, let's add more information. For the pricing, there is regular price and there is sales price, which you can enable. For regular price, let's add the regular price from here. That's $1,300, and the sales price is $1,200. $1,300 and $1,200. The trip duration is 8 days, and night can be 7 nights. Let's update this and also update here. Okay, so we have Greece tour 8 days, we have the pricing, we have the slider, we have the information. Now we're going to add trip facts. Trip facts can be added from trip info. From here you can see there are some drop downs. There are only 3 drop downs. You can add more of them by going to settings, trip fact. So let's add some trip facts from the demo here. Let's add destination here. Choose an icon. and it will be text type. Let's add more. Arrival on. Text type. You can add more. Meals. Text type. Let's add one more. Accommodation. And save the changes. Now let's go back to the trip and edit it. So you can see more option in the drop down. Let's select destination and add trip info. Destination could be Greece. Let's add arrival on. Kathmandu. Meals. We can copy meal information from here. Similarly, let's add accommodation. Now let's update this and take a look at the demo here. Okay, so you can see we have three facts: destination, arrival, meals, accommodation. Now let's go ahead and add information in different tabs. The first tab is Overview tab, which you can access from Overview. Simply copy the information, or you can write your own and paste this. For the itinerary, you can add different itinerary. So let's add an itinerary here. For day 1, this is the title. And this is the description. Day 2. Let's add a few more. So we have added 4 days of itinerary. For the cost, let's go to the cost. So there is the title. This is the title for cost include. And what does cost or the price include can be written here. So let's go ahead and do that. Similarly, this is the title for cost excludes. Okay, so let's go ahead and save the changes. And take a look here. So we have 3 tabs: overview, itinerary, and cost. Now let's go ahead and set up FAQ. For that, let's go back to the editor, FAQ. So you can write a title for FAQ if you want to. For example, frequently asked questions. Then you can write your question here and answer here. So let's add some question and answer. How long is this trip? We can copy information from here. Another question. How difficult is this trip? For now, I'll copy the same answer, but of course you can change it. Let's add another one. Now let's go ahead and save the changes and refresh the page. Okay, so we have FAQs as well, and you can see here we have FAQ. If you want to expand or close this, you can do it from here. So we have the 4 tabs. However, there is something missing from this tab. Let's take a look at that. So you can see there is icon for each of these tabs. If you want to add an icon, you can go to Settings, Trip Facts, and you can add an icon. For example, let's say book. For itinerary, you may add calendar. Cost can be something check. And FAQ can be questions. And save the changes. If you want to add more tabs, you can add from here. For now, we have added the icons, so let's go ahead and refresh the page. So we have now icons as well. So let's compare our page with the demo page. So we have title, slider, description, 4 tabs, and an inquiry form. Okay, so this is the demo. We have title, slider, information, 4 tabs, and inquiry form. We also have on the sidebar booking information, trip facts. We also have here booking information and trip facts. Now there you can see here is recent post, recent comments, archive. However, on the demo we have something else. So let's go ahead and learn how we can change that. For this, we need to go to Appearance and Widgets. Any widget that you add to this widget sidebar is displayed here on every single trip sidebar. So let's go ahead and delete this. And let's add TripAdvisor image. For this, let's search for image wizard. So I have image wizard. Let's add to the sidebar. You can give it a title. I'll not give a title because I don't think it is required. So I'll just add an image. Then select the image and save it. Let's go ahead and check how this looks. Okay, so we have TripAdvisor image. If you want to add TripAdvisor code, for that you can go to widget again and add text widget and then paste the TripAdvisor code here, and that will show on the sidebar. For now, we'll delete this. You can see there is some menu. So we are going to add a menu. For that, let's go back to the widget area and search for custom menu. I'm going to search here, navigation menu. Initially, we had created a menu, so I'm going to add the same menu here. And in the video description below, I'll include a link how to create menu so that you can create different kind of menu and display on the sidebar. For now, let's go and add the menu that we have already created. Give it a title and select the menu. Save the changes. Let's go and refresh the page. So we have menu as well. So this is how you can create a trip page. We need to add a few more information to the trip in order to display it on the home page. For that, let's go back to our dashboard and edit our trip. First, we need to add a feature image. And then we need to add an activity. So let's say hiking, add this and update. Now let's go back to customizer. Front page setting and bestseller packages. First, we need to disable this. So disable the demo content. Add a hiking category or any other category that you have selected. Add some tours. Since we have created only one trip, you can see the same trip is being displayed twice. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to create few more trips, and I'm going to come back to this section and we are going to change this. So for now, I will publish this. We have created 6 trips, which you can see here. 2 of them have same activity. So now let's go back to customizer again. Front page setting, bestseller packages. Let's select different tour packages. And you can change the label here and you can add a link. And publish. So you can see here now this slider and we have 4 packages. So this is how you can change content in our bestseller packages section. Now we are going to take a look at how to change content in Why Book With Us section. For that, let's go back to Customizer again. And why book with us? You can change the title from here and the description from here. And you can change the background image from here. You can either remove or change it. You can update these points from here. You can select an icon, then give a title and description. You can also add a link if you want to. If you want to add more points, you can click on Add New Points, and then you can search for an icon, then add a title. For example, save and publish. So you can see we have added the 7th point. So this is how you can change content in this section. For now, I will delete this and we'll move to the next section, that is how to edit our feature trip. For this, we need to go back to the Customizer again. On Features section, you can change the title, this title from here, or you can also click directly from here to take you from where it can be changed. Again, you can disable demo content. So let's go ahead and do that. So the demo content has been disabled, and you need to choose a category or trip in order for the trip to display. For example, if I choose hiking, so 2 trips that belongs to hiking category will be displayed. Let's publish this and let's go back to our trip and add category to all of them. Okay, so we have added the category. Let's refresh the page. So you can see now it has 6 trips. So this is how you can change content in our feature trip section. Now let's go ahead and take a look how we can change content in Stats Counter. For that, we need to go back to Customizer again. Homepage setting, Stats Counter. You can change the title from here and the description from here. Similarly, you can remove the background or you can change the image. You can, if you want to edit a stat counter, you can click here and then select an icon, give it a title, and then add a number. If you want to add more than 4, you have to click on Add a New Counter. For example, let's select an icon as a group. Number of trips, let's say 99. So you can see we have a stats counter here as well. So you can add as many stats counter as you want to. For now, I'll also delete this and save the changes. Now we'll take a look at how to change content in deals and discount section. For this, you can click here. It will automatically take you to the deals and discount section, or you can go back to the customizer and then go to deal section. You can change the title from here and the description from here. We have demo content, so let's disable the demo content and add some trips. So you can see that we have added different trips. If you want to change the label of this, you can change it from here. If you want to change the label of this, you can change it from here, and you can add a link. Save and publish. Now we'll take a look at how to change content of this call to action section. For this, again, you can click directly here, or you can go back to customizer and call to action section. You can change the title from here, the description from here, and this call to action button label from here, and then add a link and add a background image. Similarly, you can change latest article title from here, description, and the call to action button label from here. You might have noticed that there is only one article here. It is because only one blog post has been published. If you create more blog posts, which you are going to do right now, title, let's copy this, some text information, and a feature image. Let's go to the home page. So we have 2 blog posts here. If you add more, it will also have 3. So this is how you can change content in latest article section. Now we are going to take a look at how to add information like this in the footer. For this, we need to go back to dashboard, appearance, and wizard. This is footer area 1. So we are going to add a wizard in footer area 1. So let's add text and then copy this information and paste it. And of course, you can write this information yourself. You can also give a title like this, contact information. Save it. Let's refresh the page. So you can see now we have the contact information. Similarly, let's add more information like this. For this, we go back to widget again. Let's search for menu. So navigation menu. We'll add this in footer 2, footer 3, and footer 4. This is menu 1. You can give any title here. Since we have only created only one menu, I'm just selecting the same menu for the demo purpose and refresh the page. And we have menu area here as well. So with this, we have successfully created the home page exactly like the demo. Next, I'm going to show you how to create other pages. For example, destination page, country page, activities page, single activity page, Similarly, trip types, and single trip types. Now I'm going to show you how to create destination page like this. So we have a title, a feature image, description, and different destination under it. For this, we need to first create a page with destination page template. For that, let's go back to dashboard, pages, add new, destination, add a feature image, and add some description. Select destination type and update. So we have created destination page. However, it doesn't have other location or destination under it. For that, we need to create destination again from here. So let's add a few destination. For example, let's add Tibet, some description for Tibet, an image, add destination. Similarly, let's add more. Nepal, India, and let's go back again. Let's add Japan. Now let's go back and refresh the page. You'll still see there is no destination displayed. And the reason is there is no trip assigned to the destination. So in order for the destination to show, you need to assign them certain trips. For example, let's go to trips and let's do quick edit. And let's assign this trip to for destination, just for example. And refresh. You'll see the 4 destination. In case, if you unselect India and Tibet and refresh this page, you'll only see 2 destinations. So it is very important that after you create certain destinations, you assign certain trips to the destination. So let's go ahead and do this. Just for the demo purpose, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to select all of these and add all the trips to all the destinations. Okay, now let's click on Nepal. So you can see under Nepal, this is the description, and there is a hiking category, and there are certain trips under it. Now you might have remember from a few minutes ago we had created hiking category and we had assigned some trips. If you create trip activities and assign them to some trips, they are displayed on their country page. So let's go ahead and create more activities. So let's put cultural tours. Description. Add an image. Let's give another one. Rafting. Add some description, add an image. Now let's go back to trip again and assign some of this trip to the activities that we just created. So let's give them to rafting, and these two we do put them in cultural tours. Now let's go ahead and refresh the page. So you can see under cultural tours we have 3 trips, under hiking we have 6 trips, and under rafting we have 3. Now this is just for demo. What we have done is we have assigned different activities to the same trip. That might not be the case in real scenario, but this is just for the demo purpose. So this is how you can create a destination page and country page. Now I'm going to show you how to create activities page. This is an example of activities page. Title, a feature image, description, and different activities like this. For this, we need to create a page with activities page template. For that, let's go back to dashboard, pages, add new, activities. Let's add some description. A feature image. And then select activities template. Publish. Now remember that we created some activities here. So we have like cultural tours, hiking, rafting. We can add a few more activities. For example, let's add jungle safari. Some description. Let's copy from here. And publish. Now let's go back to our page. The activity page that we just created is here. So let's click it here and open. So you can see here we have different activities. We have cultural tours, we have hiking, but it doesn't have an image, and I'll explain you why. It is because we haven't added any image in hiking activities. And there's rafting, and we just created another activities, that is jungle safari, and that doesn't show. That is because it doesn't have any trip. So we are going to do 2 things. We are going to add an image to hiking category, and then we are going to add some trips to jungle safari. So let's go ahead and do that. So you can add some description if you want to, and then Now update. Let's refresh the page. So you can see we have feature image. Now for this, let's go ahead and go to all our trips and assign them to Jungle Safari as well. Now let's refresh. So you can see now we have Jungle Safari as well. If you click on any of these activities, you'll be taken to inner page where you can see all the trips that belong to the activity. For example, all these 6 trips belong to hiking activities. Similarly, if you go back and click on Jungle Safari, you can see that these 3 trips belong to Jungle Safari. So this is how you can create activity page. Now I'm going to show you how to create trip type page. This is an example of trip type page. This is the title, a feature image, some description, and different types of trip type, or in other words, different kind of categories for trip type. In order to create this page, we need to create a page with trip type template. For that, let's go to Dashboard, Page, Add New, Trip Type, add some description, select an image, and select trip types template. So we have a title, we have the feature image, and we have description. In order to display these trip types, we need to create them. For that, let's go to trip type, and let's add a few of them. For example, budget travel. You can add some description. Let's add another child-friendly. Also add cultural. And dog friendly. Now let's refresh the page. You can see the trip types are not displayed. It is because no trip has been added to the trip type. So let's fix that by going to all trips and assign a few of them into different trip type. Let's refresh the page. Now you can see we have 4 trip types. When you click on any of them, you are taken to detail page, and you can see what are the trips that belong to the trip type. For example, all these 6 trips belong to budget travel. If you go back and click on child friendly, you can see only 2 trips belong to child friendly trip type. So this is how you can create trip type page. With this, we have come to the end of this tutorial. If you have any question, you can refer to the documentation of travel agency WordPress theme. You can go to raratheme.com/documentation/travel agency documentation. Or you can also write to us at support.ticket. So you can fill this form and our support team will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you and have a nice day.